Good afternoon, friends. I'm here as per my commitment to demonstrate and discuss, and if necessary, to interact with you. How could we show the idea of action and reaction using common bottles in our home? One of the example is here. This was a medicine bottle. So how it should rotate using the concept of action and reaction we will discuss. After some research and innovation, I could find these flat bottles are very suitable for this type of innovation. Now, why did I choose this flat bottle? You just go on thinking, and I started with a just electrical pipe, 1 feet length. Thereafter, what I did, I just describe it. This end closed by adhesive, so also this end closed by adhesive. So after closing both the ends, find its center point, and at the center point, I made a hole and I got a glass pipe. It was there with me, a short piece. I introduced with some adhesive here so that it will not come out. And remember, this side is not open, this is closed. If you open it, you have to close it again. So, what is the purpose of doing these things? I will demonstrate and then you will understand. And after fixing this pipe at the center, you could see what I did. Observe this line. There is a hole here. It's a needle hole. Got a needle, got it hot on gas stove, and then attached it, and there was a hole. See, this line you follow on this pipe, but at this opposite end, there is no hole, but there is a hole just opposite. I show you. This is the opposite compared to the other end hole. So the other end hole must be again opposite. So this is more important. Whatever length you are taking does not matter, but matters these two holes, hole number one here and hole number two at this end. But again, I have told you this should be opposite. So it is here. Now, what is the reason for that? We'll discuss again, but let me show you what are the other things I have taken. Again, I had a bent glass tube. It was also with me. I attached a flexible pipe which we provide for the gas burning by making little warm over the boiling water, fit it there onto the tight. And what is next? I have to show you. After showing these many things, I have to show it to all of you that this can go like this. This is passing through, and you can see this is free to rotate. So now you have to hold it like this. I keep all other things away. Place the pipe here and blow it so that you could see through camera whether this pipe rotates or not. I could show you when I blow by my mouth and air enters through this, and then the whole compartment is filled with air with pressure, and then that pressure air gets released by these two holes, one at this end and one at this end, opposite to each other. So you just now think when air escapes from the pipe at two opposite directions, this helps the pipe to rotate. And you have to analyze in your mind when air is coming out in this direction, suppose, then obviously the reaction force it will exert on the pipe will be this direction. So the pipe will start rotating this direction. And now similarly, if you analyze this hole is here. So air escapes here only, and obviously it will exert a reaction force on this particular pipe in this direction. So now you have to imagine two equal and opposite forces, one at this end and one at the other end, acting upon the given length, and this particular length acts as a arm length. And if you analyze your physics knowledge, these two forces they form a force we call by special name couple, and because of that couple this starts rotating, and this is very funny. And let me check how many viewers are online. Somebody asked me, are you a teacher? It is obvious that I am interested in teaching, but I was not a teacher. So we will discuss again. If you join me, we will discuss what is my passion and how do I support my passion for my society. That is more important because you may not be a teacher or maybe a teacher, but if you do not have any social objective, then you cannot come to the social platform to interact with so many viewers. So now I have a request to all my viewers who are here and who will watch it also later on. You plan accordingly in your mind. If you get a short length of pipe and you are not having suppose a glass concept, a glass pipe, in that case, what other pipes you can use? Let us discuss. You can use the piece of pen body by cutting a knife, then introducing it So you must have certain tools with you if you want to do. And the simplest activity I remember, if you want to fill it, you can take a normal straw and modify your idea by closing both the ends and having a hole in the center to verify this concept. I have already tested. So you need two straw, one straight and one bend, and bend why require for blowing like this. If you blow here, obviously the air should come 90-degree. Then only it will pass to the other tube, and then this will act. Now my point is, after doing this fast, one day I could see someone else. I must give a tribute to him. Someone else I could find showing a bottle rotating. Then I was motivated. This is beautiful idea. I thought, because pipe you have to go market and buy it if you do not have with you in home. But bottles you are having in your home is not a problem. So I searched for a bottle and this I got. It was empty. Then what I did, I made four holes on the opposite points of two diameters and started blowing and could not find any result. And thereafter again I thought, simply making holes does not solve my purpose. So what I do is started doing, I took a refill of my ball pen, you could see, cut into four pieces, and then using glue, I posted those short pieces on those small holes. Then I tried, you will be happy to see it was wonderful, but unfortunately my pipe got broken. This was my pipe. This is, of course, a glass pipe. So what I did, I made a hole on the cap, metal cap, by normal screwdriver according to my diameter. See, this is my diameter. It is getting through. And thereafter, what I have done, I have made a simple needle hole here, and I have placed a needle to have a control. What sort of control you just see? I have to fit it there, and the pipe will pass through the needle, and the needle is inside the bottle. So the needle will be a guide for me, and you could see the whole arrangement is ready, and you will be happy when I blow air into. I do not know. You have to imagine when air escapes here, it will exert a reaction. So reaction force will push the body this way. So I hope this bottle will rotate this way because all the openings are in one direction. So let me blow it and you just see how is my innovation working or not. Of course, there should be a pipe here, but for the time being, let me manage by like this. I could show you why you got a needle. If there is excess speed, then you have to have a finger like this. I repeat my process and you just observe again. So if you blow with pressure, it will rotate very fast. And that day, I was so happy, and I show my respect to that person who showed it. So I started learning from him. I do not know. Suppose if I make it horizontal, let us see how is that function. It is rotating very fast. You could see again. So this is terrific to me, and with a lot of care, I am doing. I'm blowing this broken end. Otherwise, I will be damaged. So you have to imagine. Sometimes our plan does not suit us because I was planning to show it perfectly, but it somehow got broken, and I managed it. But it was a U-shaped tube. So what was the advantage for me? I was putting this like this, and the U-shaped tube come this side, and I was blowing here, and this was rotating like this. So this was the approach. Ma'am, I am very happy that you have joined because you have responded, but I was busy here online, so I could not respond to you. I'm very happy that you are attending the live program. So thank you so much. I think you are from Portugal. I have gone through your profile, but your channel is excellent, and I have enjoyed a lot. So I am grateful to all my viewers who are here and joined with me. So this is the beauty, and thereafter, what I want to show you, when I collected this bottle, I was very happy. Why I describe it? Made a hole again in the back because every time when you blow through, this will be pushed back because of your pressure. So you need to have a control by your finger. So what I was doing, I put this suppose here with tight. You have to have a glue, and this will blow here. See, I will show you. If you hold it, your axis will be like this, and this will blow. This will rotate. So how this will rotate? Let me narrate. This end you have to insert your pipe from any device. You have to collect, maybe from your mouth, but the pipe should at least match the opening. So for example, if you select this pipe for this, it will not be a good choice because air will escape out. There is gap. But my intention is to show you. Suppose you choose this pipe, it is somehow to be managed, but again you see lot of gap. So what sort of pipe you need depends upon the opening of the bottle. This is the important concept you have to remember in your mind. And thereafter, have three holes. See, for example, left side I have made three holes. One, two, three. Again, opposite side. See, I mark it. Again, opposite side. You have to have three. Again, another three holes. So if you hold it like this, you will observe three holes there and three holes this side. So they should be opposite to each other. And this is the length. This is the length. Remember, upon which your couple will act. So this is beautiful in a sense that we could use common materials in our home to make sense of science and physics especially that can entertain us. So before I complete, I must repeat again because somebody might have come late. My first activity started with this. Remember, this is a short piece of pipe, say 8 inch or 10 inch or 1 feet. It doesn't matter. Have both hands closed by any material of your choice, but you have to have a lever because you have to cut it, shape it, and then seal it. This side too needs to be closed. After closing, have a hole at a particular point and enhance it. Insert the pipe of a pen or whatever you have at this body. Glue it so that that will not come out so easily. Arrange for another pipe that can pass through like this. See, I have arranged something innovation. Some tapes I have posted here to minimize the gap between these two pipes because that was a little loose. So I made it in such a manner when that goes inside, this will be free to rotate. And thereafter, I have given some thread to have a optimum point. It should not go below further. And thereafter, for blowing, you need a flexible pipe. I have used this transparent flexible pipe, silicon pipe that are used in all scientific works. And thereafter, you have to be ready for blowing, and you just see when I start blowing, it will obey the laws of science and perform accordingly. I blow, and you must have enjoyed through camera that was rotating, but little slow. Why slow? Because it is not convenient for me to show you in this position, placing the camera up. In this case, camera should be from the front, and there should be a work table. But everything I am doing from home, so I have to manage somehow. Still, I'm able to present the idea live for my viewers. This is my pleasure because if you have a desire to do something, you can do anywhere, anyhow. So please remember, materials are up to your choice. Number one, it's not necessarily that whatever I have taken, you have to take the same thing. It's not a compulsion. As I told, if there is no glass pipe in your home, suppose you may opt for other plastic pipes, especially pen pipes. I prefer because that are common. Flexible pipes you can get from your market. Uh, if it is a silicon, then it is good because silicon is not that much of reactive like other plastics. And thereafter, after completing one, you go for other bottle. See, I tell you, this is a round bottle. This is not a flat bottle. So by making simple holes will not solve the purpose. And accordingly, I did my innovation. And this, refill pipes supported me because I had to cut and I have to post. I had to glue it pipe was with me, so it supported me like anything, and I was happy that it has been possible using a normal bottle. But thereafter, I thought, what is to be modified is flat bottles. They don't need any additional pipes to be posted here. Simple, make some holes with like these nails, make them hot over gas, and make some holes like this. It's very simple. Make it hot, hold by pliers, and do some holes, but not through holes. This is one side hole, and opposite side again. Make it hot, pierce. So ready. Have a hole at the center. Arrange a nail accordingly. This is loose because I had used another material, but for the time being, I just wanted to show you there should be a rod here with tight, and that will guide you because you have to control by finger the rotation also, because otherwise if there is lot of pressure building up, this will be thrown out, not rotating, rather pushed out. And one more important thing I told you, the pipe you select for blowing. See, I have designed this to use over my vacuum cleaner, because vacuum cleaner pipe suits this particular diameter. If I allow my vacuum cleaner pipe here, the air will be pushed in and it will rotate vigorously. I have uploaded another video in my channel. You may go through that. How is this bottle blowing? I have uploaded this video. Somehow in a short video I have uploaded. You may check it. And if you are happy, then you start doing by yourself. So the last 3 minutes, I'm ready to have a free discussion with all my viewers. So those who are available here are requested to write down your own opinions on the chat box so that I can see whether you are happy or not. Otherwise, I'm going to present a quiz here. Miss Nikita, I think you are here, so very happy to see you here. And now get ready for my quiz. Action and reaction, I have already mentioned in my publication. Which famous scientist pronounced this? What we read in our science. So please write down the name of the scientist who pronounced this concept of action along with reaction is a must in physics. So this is a quiz question for all my viewers. I hope you must answer it. Just simply write down the name. I give you option. Is it Michael Faraday? Is it Isaac Newton? Who of these two scientists you have to mention me? Option number one, Michael Faraday. Option number two, Isaac Newton. So if you are satisfied, you have to write option one or two. Then I did not get any suggestion again, but see, all the way I just request every viewer put your suggestions, or otherwise you can write to me later on, so that I know some lacunas are there. You may point out video was not excellent, demonstration was good, but the lighting arrangement was not good. See, for that I have answered. I have told you I'm using my home and my floor as a platform upon which I perform all these experiments, keeping the camera of the mobile phone on the top of over a stand, and by putting certain table lights, I light my device, gadgets, and then I start live demonstration here itself. So at least I'm happy that I'm doing something. And I have a request also. If you have certain students nearer to you, allow them to see my live demonstration whenever I do, and request them to do accordingly under your guidance. So this is a very sincere request from my side, and I hope you have enjoyed today's live session. And morning I had been to the eco park, and suddenly I decided to have a live session. And within 15-minute time, I posted and I started live, and it was a very nice, amusing trees and plants and birds. So I have a request, you can go through that also on my live session that is being uploaded, but you can check it, that has been made public. So with this, I have to end my program. So those who are interested to interact with me are requested now to interact on my channel. I'll be joining with you on my channel now. So have a nice time. I end my program here.